For the Minnesota Vikings, sometimes I honestly feel like they have a little bit of regret with the quarterback situation. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't have any regret. But, I watch this team and just looking at them right now. J.J. McCarthy's hurt. He'll be coming back later this season, so we still do get to see J.J. this year. So, he'll have plenty of time to prove himself. I'm sure it'll go into next season as well, right? It's not like this kid is on some short leash. He has time. How much time? I really couldn't tell you. But he's currently hurt right now, so they have Carson Wentz playing right now. And Wentz has looked solid at times, but you can still kind of tell that Carson is just kind of a backup at this point in his career. But no, dude, you look at their team right now and you see Sam Darnold with Seattle, and it's like, dude, do they kind of regret not re-signing Sam Darnold for a 2 to 3 year deal? There's some people that talk about quarterbacks and you can't let your quarterback sit for 3 to 4 years anymore until I don't know if I entirely believe that, because when Sam Darnold was there and last year, when they drafted J.J. McCarthy last year, I was like, dude, if you're Minnesota, why would you get rid of a proven player? Like, how good in the ceiling for Sam Darnold. You know how good he is. I'm like, why would you get rid of that? Like, why wouldn't you just sit J.J. McCarthy like we just witnessed Jordan Love just sit behind Aaron Rodgers? I was like, this is the perfect situation. I was like, dude, you'd keep him behind Sam Darnold, right? KOC is a great offensive mind. 3 years of J.J. McCarthy just learning while Sam Darnold takes over. I didn't see the negative in it, but as we all know, they didn't end up re-signing him, and they pushed out J.J. McCarthy. And going into this season, I heard some people say, they're like, I don't feel like J.J. McCarthy is ready. And it depends which side you're on that. It's football. Sometimes you just got to throw your guys out there, and they just need to get experience, right? Like, yes, the league is hard. It's something that they just have to experience to get better in the league, right? So for that end, I understand it. It's like, dude, you just need to get JJ out there and see if he's good. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, they easily could have just sat him behind Sam Darnold. And I know things ended kind of weird with Sam Darnold. Not weird, but it didn't end well for them, right, in the playoffs against the Lions. But, you could tell that Sam Darnold had a pretty good thing with KOC. Like, Sam Darnold had a lot of success last year. He tossed a lot of touchdowns, dude. Didn't have a lot of interceptions, and he looked pretty damn good for that Vikings team. And, I think the one hold up I'd have right now if he was on the team is that the offensive line kind of doesn't look bad. The offensive line kind of doesn't look the best right now, so I don't know how much success he would have had this year. But I mean, he had one proven year with the Vikings, so who's to say he couldn't have another, bearing, the offensive line issues, which that can be a problem, right, for any QB. It doesn't matter how good of a previous season they had. But, dude, I'm just looking at the Vikings this year, and I'm like, I wonder if they kind of regret just not keeping Sam Darnold around for another 2 to 3 years and just letting their young dude just kind of sit back and learn, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see how it will be with J.J. McCarthy returning later on in the season. But if he's bad, you gotta figure some people in that organization are kind of thinking like, damn, we should have kept Sam. And especially if Sam keeps playing really well for the Seattle Seahawks, especially if the Seattle Seahawks get into the playoffs. But I don't know. Just makes me wonder, man. Just makes me wonder. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you Vikings fans think? And what do you other NFL fans think? Just let me know. Post down there in the comments. Let me know. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy, come vibe with me, talk football, and yeah, man. Appreciate you watching. It's your boy Shady Luke. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.